hustling. Still focused, slow motion. And that's the type of time that we on.
With the liquid, big rim on that bit like a 10-speed. Little baby on the dick, won't let a pimp breathe. Real heavy on the water like a jet ski, yeah. If they ain't gang, them niggas fool shit, yeah. I been getting to this pipe like it's loose sleeve, yeah.
The views and opinions expressed in the media or comments on this channel are those of the speakers or authors and do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcaster.
Say that.
I'm busting moves, look at my shoes.
It's your favorite puller, Earl Will, aka Earl P.
Hey.
All things Kaisan. Once again, I want to thank all of the viewers and the guests for pulling up on us. You know what I mean? Spending time with us, you know what I mean? Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, damn it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey.
So without further ado, we have a special guest in the building today on Talk Big Teeth. We have a mother, a wife. Shout out to Nate.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Yeah, mate. Yeah. Serial entrepreneur, philanthropist, community advocate, comedian.
Hey, that's the best title ever. Okay.
Yeah, she been taking some people's jobs out there.
Listen.
Right?
Yep.
Social media personality, one of my favorite pullerettes, V, aka Ventura Lopez, owner of CULTURA Printing, located at 835 West National Avenue, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 53204. Say that. How are you today, ma'am?
I'm good. I mean, that was a lot of titles there. I don't know if I could live up to all of them.
I'm sure I missed some.
Nah, man. That's a lot of titles. Yeah. But yeah, thank you. But I don't know if I own all those. But thanks.
Well, you definitely been treading ways to me. You've been very, very kind, very, very instrumental in my life, as far as the endeavors that I've been pursuing. So you deserve. It's well deserved.
Okay.
You did what I'm saying.
Hey, somebody. It's like, I don't know. Right.
Yeah.
Sounds like you earned it.
Yeah. For sure.
She like, I just do what I like to do. I'm just me. I don't know any other way. So this is just how I roll. All right.
It's just you being you, right?
I just show up. I know that's right. Were you born here? In Wisconsin, no. In the U.S., yes.
Okay,
you know, it's that time.
You gotta say it right now. Make that clear.
No, so I'm not from Wisconsin. I'm actually from Washington State. But I moved here about, it's going to be 28 years. I've been here. Yeah, I've been 28 years in Wisconsin. So I guess I'm a Wisconsinite now. Is that what we call them, right?
28.
Yeah, so I heard after 10, you know what I mean? You locked in.
Man, it's been hard for me to own it. I will have to say, I was just, we just went to a concert the other day, and I just said, dude, man, I'm fucking West Coast forever. I don't know, man.
Just feel like it.
Yeah, man, it's kind of hard, but you know, Wisconsin's grown on me. But I like it here. It is home, but the West Coast is still on my blood.
So was Milwaukee your first stop coming into?
No, I moved to Kaukauna. I know.
What
Wisconsin?
Kaukauna. Do you guys know where Kaukauna is?
I haven't heard of
It's
it.
a Kaukauna, Wisconsin.
Kaukauna. It's Kaukauna. Kaukauna, Wisconsin.
I've never heard of it.
I
never heard of it.
So it's
They
right.
got gangsters out there?
Hell no.
Indian.
I was the only gangster up in that motherfucker. They didn't know what to do with me. No, it's right between like Appleton and Green Bay.
Okay.
It's in the middle of nowhere, and I needed it like that. When I moved here, I needed to decompress, reevaluate, and just become who I am now. So I needed to move away from the noise, and that's what I did. So I stayed there for about 4 years. I moved to Green Bay for a quick minute, I think less than a year, and I was like, this is not for me. And then I had to come to Milwaukee, and I've been here ever since. So
A lot of people say that about Green Bay, though. Yeah. And I'm wondering why. I thought it was like rural. I thought it was like more...
For me, again, it was like 20 some years ago. It just wasn't diverse. So when I moved to Kakana, I wasn't looking for diversity. I was more looking for tranquility. And again, to like regroup and figure out what my next move was in life. So I wasn't looking for that. So it wasn't important for me. But then when I was ready, right? I thought Green Bay was going to be it, and it wasn't. I needed to get out of there real quick. And then I came to Milwaukee, and I was like, all right, this is more my jam. There's a lot more people here. And then there was a lot of diversity, so I was cool with that. So I just kind of figured my way in, and here I am.
So,
exactly where you needed to be.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So speaking of that, finding yourself, finding where you jammed, finding the place where you can rebuild or build.
Yeah.
What was the specific moment you realized that your business idea could also serve as a tool for the community?
I think that the business side had nothing to do with it. I think that as I grew into the corporate world and I created a name for myself in Milwaukee or in the corporate industry in itself, my goal was always to give, right? My goal was always to make sure that people in my situation or my circumstance or where I was from, whether it was from Milwaukee or anywhere, that we all had the opportunity to grow, develop, and
playing field,
right.
So
and I knew their story, right? I was their story. I am their story.
Right.
So when I was in the corporate world, we always were voluntold, right? You know, corporations were always like volunteering and donating hours and donating this and donating that, but they were doing it just to check a box, right? So for me, when I was doing it, to me, it was I did it with intention. I did it with love. I did it with purpose, and it was something that I was very proud of. And for me, I've always done it, right? It was just something that I learned to do. And I just knew that regardless of where I ended today, tomorrow, whether it was a business, whatever job I held, whatever title I had, no matter what I did, anyone from the same circumstance that I came from was going to come along the way with me. And I didn't know how, and I didn't know when, but it was just going to happen. So I always tell everybody, like, I don't know what I can do for you, but like, just tag along. Yeah, just tag along. Like, just tell me what you need.
That's a strong sentiment for you to say, as far as, like you said, not knowing where everything would lead, but just leading with your heart.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
That's a special quality that not everybody has. You get what I mean? Some people get in per se industries, every field, only for the money, only for the recognition,
right?
If you will.
Yeah.
But leading with your heart, I think that is what the thing that has been the most successful turnaround for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think that anybody that knows me in the corporate world will
not a pushover.
No,
but,
by no means. I will say though that
she don't even give pushover. I don't think she could.
No, but I will share that. If you met me 10, 12, 13 years ago, I definitely am not the same person that I am today. I will say that I will accredit my husband to who I am today. Okay, he's taught me to be a little bit more patient and to listen and to understand and to be a little bit more passive and not be as reactive as I was before. So if you think about coming from the streets, right, the first thing you want to say is like, fuck that bitch, I'll fuck you up,
for real,
right?
real quick.
Like now what are you saying? Like who are you talking to? Like, you know, bitch, I'll check you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They had some
Nah, you gotta remember that's not where I come from. That's not where I come from. That's why I always tell everybody, like, you guys know me from Wisconsin, you guys don't know me where I'm from. But I always just say, like, that was my natural reaction, right? And sometimes I have to check myself because sometimes that thug, that gangster, that chola, that like whatever wants to come out. And as much as I wanted to come out in some instances, I have to go back and be like, I have a husband, I have children, I have grandkids, I have a mother-in-law, I have a home.
We have things to live for. We have responsibilities.
Right.
That's a part of growth. That's a part of understanding the, you know what I'm saying, becoming of yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I don't ever say, you know how the saying is, what would Jesus say?
Yeah.
I always say, what would Nate say? Like my husband would say. I always have to think, I was like, oh shit, my husband's going to be pissed. Or like, damn, I'm going to get fucking in trouble. Or damn, I'm not going to fucking hear the end of it. Or, you know what I mean? Not that I get in trouble or anything, but it's very important. Yes, it's very important
It's like
for my
having
kids.
a second mind.
Yes, it's very important for my kids to be proud of me. It's very important for my husband to want to show me off in public around his friends and around his family, to be proud of me.
Right.
So I hold that with a lot of pride.
Carrying
so for
yourself is one of the top that matters. How you show up, not only for yourself but for everybody else.
Everybody else, absolutely. Because if it was just me rolling solo dolo, I mean, I'd be
Everything
doing.
could fly. Anything could fly. I'm trying to say, when you living for yourself, that's a different type of living.
It's different, but I love who I am now, and I think it's taken a huge evolvement of knowing who I am, where I come from, where I need to be, where I should have been. Right. But it was a huge evolvement in my life, you know. Good. So I love it. Yeah.
Being Spanish. How has your Spanish heritage influenced your leadership style or the way you approach problem solving or business or in business?
You know what? I would just say that, like, for me, I don't know if I could essentially say it from my circumstance. Essentially, I would say just from the culture itself. I mean, you know,
because I know that's very important.
Yeah, I would say just from the culture in itself. Like, you know, I hate to say the stereotype, right? People use the stereotype as a negative forum or like a negative phrase. Stereotype isn't always bad, right? So there's a lot of positive stereotypes. Like for me, being Mexican is something I'm very proud of, but we work very hard. And for me, like, you can never tell me I can't do something.
Hello.
Right? You can
I
never
can attest.
You can never tell me
you
can never tell me I can't accomplish something. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what field I've ever been into. If somebody says, hey, can you do that? Hell yeah, I can do it. And then when they leave, I'm like, holy shit, what the hell did I sign up? Let me start. Let me figure it out. Trial and error. Let me call somebody like, hey, have you ever done this? All right, cool. I need to figure it out. Or who do I know? Or whatever. And we're going to make it happen. And I'm going to do it like I've fucking been doing it forever, and there's no second guessing it, right? And
so
then
the way that you were raised pretty much basically gave you the willpower.
I don't know. I wouldn't say raised.
It's posture.
Yeah.
It's just like you can't. You know what I mean?
There's
you
just
can't
no.
Put me in this, there's no sense of failure. We're not even thinking about that. We're thinking about
failure
how
is
to
not an
build and
option.
succeed. Yeah. Go ahead, Dory.
So how would you? I know that you like you said that's not. It's not like it was you were put there and you had to learn. That's something that you were actually like.
Yeah.
That's a part of you.
Yeah.
So how would you? I guess I would say describe your character or your person to someone who's like never met you before. If you had to go somewhere and they're asking you to like sell yourself, what would you say? Besides his intro, which was
you know what?
Which is perfectly written.
You know what? It's crazy that you're asking me that because I just asked my husband to tell me what he would you know, what he thinks of me or like what his perception of me is, because sometimes I feel like people look at me like, you know, obviously I'm all tattooed up or whatever. And, you know, in the corporate world, I was very corporate, like, you know, I was wearing dress shoes and blazers and da 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 da, you know, like to the T. And then you see me casual, whatever, you know. So I don't know how to describe myself. I will be very honest. I will just say that I'm just me. You get what you see at that point in time. If you need me to be professional, intellectual, punctual, goal-orientated, driven, motivated, inspirational, that's who the fuck you're gonna get.
Yeah, hello.
And then if you need me to be someone who is gonna be a badass, a hard ass, somebody who's gonna be like, this is what the fuck we're gonna do.
We're doing it.
That's who you're gonna get.
Okay.
Like, I'm definitely all over the place. I don't know if there's a word or any type of characteristic that can sum me up. I definitely am everyone and everything at any fucking given time.
Sometimes it doesn't have to
love
be a
that.
specific science to
Yeah,
greatness.
like,
You get what I mean?
No, absolutely. And Earl will know. Sometimes he's been in my shop and all of a sudden I'm like doing something and something comes on and I like belting it out, being crazy as hell, singing.
Hey.
And he's like, what the fuck?
It's
I'm
the
like,
funnest time ever.
and I'm just like, leave me alone. I'm just in my moment, you know? So it just really just kind of depends. So I don't have anything, but I would just hope that everybody would just say that I'm just cool and that I'm just real, you know? And that would be it. I think that just being cool and real is the most easiest way, and then anything else is extra. Yeah.
What I got is, have you seen the ecosystem for Spanish women in business evolve since you first started, or is it the same? And what would you do to change that if it was either, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so definitely. This is a topic of conversation that we have all the time. So Latina women are freaking in our community doing some major ass shit.
Come on.
Right?
Say that. Say that.
We are everywhere, whether it's freaking in the medical field, whether it's in marketing, whether it's entrepreneurship,
Come on.
whether it's being teachers, police officers, right? Military, it doesn't matter. Latinas are everywhere. However, I will say that unfortunately, we're probably one of the least supportive in my eyes.
Supportive?
Your opinion.
In my opinion, I'm not,
Okay.
this is just my personal opinion, and it may be different in a different state, in a different neighborhood, or in a different,
people.
and different people. This is just my opinion, does not mean it has to be everybody else's opinion, but I will just say collectively how I feel that our Latino community is not as supportive,
Represented.
as genuine as as we should be. And I think that there's the haterism. I think that there's the gatekeepers. I think that there is, I can do that better and watch me and ha ha ha. And I think there's a lot of that. And to me, it's freaking ugly. And I think it's sad. And I think that there's just too much in the world for us to be doing that. And I don't know, maybe it's because I'm submerged into the Latino community that I see it more, that I don't see it in any other community. Maybe I'm being biased. I don't know.
Oh, no. It happens,
do you know what I mean?
It happens in every
No,
community. You
know what I mean?
Hey,
I don't know.
You have all the right to speak from a stance or a standpoint, whether it affects you or not. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? You have peers, you have a community that you support, that you want to see do greater things as well as yourself. You know what I'm saying? For you to speak out on that, I think that was one of the motives. Well, if for like a better term, motives as to having you and more, you know what I'm saying, to speak that into, you know what I'm saying, to speak some life into that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The awareness of that. So yeah, I think that's important. And you know what I'm saying, you have an opinion, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and not everybody has
Like
to
I said,
agree with
what-
it. Yeah, not everybody has to agree with it. And, you know, and I definitely am not a freaking gatekeeper. I'm like, you know, like I said, like, I always say, like, I don't know how I can help you, but, like, let's walk through this together and ask me questions.
Pick up on it. Hopefully you pick up quick.
Like, whatever it is that you need or whoever I need to connect you with, like, let's do this. Like, let's figure it out. Like, use my resources, use me, tap into whatever knowledge I have. Let's do this together, you know? And then I always say that I always say this, if you become a millionaire, I said, dude, I don't need anything. Don't cut me a check. Don't give me no royalties. Don't do anything. Just send me on a lavish ass vacation, me and my husband.
Hello,
and then, and we'll be good. That's it. That's all I need. I don't need anything. I'm good. I'm good.
What you got, Dory?
So, I wanted to piggyback kind of off of, you know, just complications in your community that you see firsthand because of all the work that you do in your community. Thank you again. No,
Right.
we need more people like you.
Right.
But I was gonna say, starting your business as far as like CULTURA, printing and you know, all the other work that you do as far as for your community. Name something like a hurdle that you went through, or that you faced early on that was, you know, unique to just what your outlook to what you bring, you know what I'm saying, or what you're trying to do in the community.
Yeah, I think the biggest hurdle was so obviously rebranding, right? Like, you know, we started off, I started off with a business partner, and I always say this, like, right, when you start with somebody, you both start with the same vision. You think that, you know, everything's gonna align and everything's kumbaya and da 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 da, and things don't work out sometimes that way. And there's nothing wrong with that. And, you know, sometimes you just gotta, you just gotta part ways, right? And my mission has always been the same in life. No, it doesn't matter what it is my goal has always been to be successful in what I'm doing, to work hard, and to always give back. There's never been any change. It's always been those three, right? And not everybody aligns with that. And I'm not speaking just on this, I'm just speaking on anything in general. You're right. So, you know, for me, the hurdle was is making that align with someone else, and it just didn't, and it was fine, and needed to part ways and rebrand, and CULTURA printing studio came to life, right? So
CULTURA. So I've been saying it wrong
it's
this
okay,
whole
CULTURA.
time.
You're not Mexican, so you can't say it.
CULTURA.
CULTURA.
I gotta get my tongue game
Yeah,
together.
CULTURA. Sip a little bit more. I'm
I'll
sure
catch
it'll
up.
come naturally. You're not, So CULTURA printing studio came to life, right? So for me, even when I was thinking about a name, I was like, okay, do I keep the same name? Do I just change it? What's the involvement, right? And then to me, I was just like, what I do is provide services on top of what I'm already doing. I'm a printing, everybody knows I print, everybody knows I do X, Y, and Z, da, 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 da. But for me, it was about the culture, about bringing the community together and people understanding that it was like a hub, right? That you could come in and that there'd be an abundance of business cards or an abundance of info that I would be like spewing it out, right? Like I literally, if you can't tell, I like have diarrhea of the mouth. I can like talk forever. And I literally like, oh my God, Earl, like here, like I know this person here, like
Connecting, networking.
Like, yes.
It's a lot of that. It's building.
I'm gonna bring my cards up in there.
We spoke earlier, like off cam, as far as when you're in her presence, there's no denying either you're gonna learn something, you're gonna make something, you're gonna get a rapport, a relationship, you're gonna, it's, you know what I mean? That's the energy is awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
and I think that was that was the hurdle. However, the hurdle was needed for it to be where it's at.
Expanding.
Yeah, but that's with everything, right? Childbirth, you need that hurdle, the pain to be where you're at with everything else. You know, there's always growing pains with everything. It doesn't even matter. So for me, like, whatever the fuck it is.
You truly, I feel like you truly stand in what you mean. I mean, you said
for sure.
earlier about, hey, I don't mind helping as long as you're here for the ride. And then pretty much basically it's like you're giving them okay, well, here you have this guidance for now, but when you want to break off, I mean, we might have the same goal, but if it takes you a different route, then go ahead.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that, you know, I always just tell people, like, when I bring them along for the ride, when I give them
What's the ride, ladies and gentlemen?
when I give them the knowledge or like connect them with people, I always just say, like, dude, don't be a fuckface. Don't be. Don't shit on my people. Right. Like you know. And then I don't just connect anyone. Like, you gotta be good people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, no. And you know, Mara knows. I know she's not on the screen right now. She'll be on, but she knows that there's people that I've met, and I'll be like, hell no.
And some people you can just feel.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
There's people that I've met. I'm like, hell no. I am not doing business with them. Or even business in general. Like, hey, can I get this? Nope. Sorry. Like, we already know how you move, and I have no room for you. You know, so I'm good.
With so much that you have going on, how are you balancing career, life, family, motherhood, community advocacy, and still being a leader? How are you balancing that?
I will say that I, right now, am making...
You ain't been on a trip in a minute.
I know we haven't been on a trip in a minute. We have not been on a trip in a minute. We are going to Vegas at the end of this month. So we are taking a little bit of...
Shout out Vegas.
Yeah. We're going to go out for just a couple of days. You know, my daughter's going through a transition in her life. She's in the military, and she's getting restationed.
Support the troops.
So, so we're... I've been kind of supporting her through that transition. My grandbabies are going to be coming in the next couple of weeks for the summer. So we're just kind of taking it slow right now with our kicking it and having a good time.
With the rebranding and everything.
Yeah. Okay. And, you know, I'm being a little bit more mindful. Like, you know, we were just saying, you know, we have date night tonight, my husband and I, but we're just being a little bit more mindful with me trying to leave work early or be at home or, you know, jumping on the back of my husband's motorcycle and just kind of spending some time together. And but we try to figure it out as much as we can. He works a lot, I work a lot, but we try to be intentional with our time for sure. So I don't have an answer besides we're just trying to figure it out every time. And
day by day,
we
one
listen.
day at a time.
We all listen. We all listen. If he needs attention, like I give it, he gives me attention. The kids get the attention. My mother-in-law, like we all figure it out. In one way or another, you know.
That's love. That's love. Cinco de Mayo is around the corner.
They just had Dia dos, or what is it called? Voices de la Fronta came up to Milwaukee for the March 1st.
Okay.
Yeah, they were doing a march yesterday or the day before.
First, yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
Downtown. By the, is it downtown? Is it?
Yeah, they had, I don't know exactly the street, but they were marching Voces de la Frontera. And then today they had the Cinco de Mayo festival. But I did not.
They had them cars out.
Yeah, I did not partake though.
No?
No, I did not.
Come on, go get those kids.
I did not. So again, I'm going to go back to, and I'm not talking bad about anybody, but I think that our community is very broken right now, and everybody is trying to one up everybody. And again, I will say I love my Latino community. I love the South Side. I love everything everybody is doing because we're all out hustling for the same thing. I just wish that we would all come back together and understand that we're in it together.
We all we got.
Absolutely.
We all we got.
So I just choose not to be in the controversy, and I choose not to pick sides or to say like, oh, they're right, they're wrong, or anything like that. So I always do, Earl, as you know, I do my own events at my shop. I don't, if, you know, I'm asked to come, I'm very selective on who, what, when, where, and why I'm there. And I just think that the last festival that was going on in the last couple of days, there was just too much controversy, and I just don't have time for that. Like, I just need everything that I do, one, be intentional, and two, it be positive for everyone, and that there's not anything a hidden agenda.
Well, really the question was,
what's the question?
What event or festivity, if you will,
Yeah.
if you got anything to do with it, that you had planned for maybe for CULTURA?
Cultura.
Cultura.
So we have been. So we don't have any festivities, but we have been doing. So
I seen the
we've been
shirts.
doing a drop. Yeah, I should have wore one. I didn't
Seen
even
the
know.
drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been doing a drop once a week at our studio, and we did a 414 Cinco de Mayo T-shirt.
come
So
on.
so all our T-shirts, I usually try to keep
The
them.
hoodie Jones with the sleeves. Come on, quit playing. Yes.
Yes, you gotta check them out, man. I should have brought
Oh,
some
yeah,
stuff.
I'm
yeah.
nosy.
Yes, yes. So you have to check us out. Check our Facebook, our Instagram, our website. So yeah, we had some T-shirts. We dropped those for $15. They were selling like crazy. Our sweaters. They have Milwaukee across the chest. They're zip-up hoodies. Yeah, they're dope. And then I do have a couple of things. I don't know if you guys know, but Teacher Appreciation Week is next week. So I have a
Okay,
couple
come
of
on.
things dropping off next
Shout out
tomorrow.
to the teachers, man. Teach them
Yes.
kids, because I ain't got time for them.
Hey, we're like the first ones, and then you send them to those ones.
Right.
He's like, take them kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. Should
Sorry.
I do this?
Well, go ahead. What?
Adding a sports section to CULTURA.
Ooh. So? I do the Brewers. So I've done
Okay,
the Brewers. I've done a
okay.
couple renditions of the Brewers. I
I've been
do.
doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I do. So I will just say that sometimes people are like, "Oh, I'd rather wear like a legit Brewers jersey or a Brewers or Bucks, whatever." So I try
Hat,
not to.
whatever, yeah,
Yeah. So I try to kind of do more of the city 414 versus anything. But yeah, maybe I should do some shit like that. I don't know. My creative juices
we
are always.
spoke about it, and
I
he
know.
was like, "I was like, oh, whatever you need, you need me to come move some furniture. We'll figure it out."
I know.
And if your dresses are any cheaper than the ones they sell,
Listen, I have so many ideas.
I'm gonna come right on to you.
Listen, sometimes I feel like I shouldn't even sleep. I have so many damn ideas.
Speaking of that, you got something, Dory?
Oh yeah, I can.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I wanted to speak on the philanthropy as
yeah.
far as it goes with like you tell me like you lead by your heart, and I'm a girl's girl. I love like I just if I could have it my way, I would have a book club Monday. You know what I mean? Like just to where we all can get together and actually find that common ground and that balance in life.
Can I
that
come?
we need.
I just want to play spades.
No, you're not invited.
This guy, my husband loves playing spades, so he'll show up. So,
and I honestly believe it takes a lot to be like, an established woman, not even as a wife, not even as a mother, but just for yourself, like to make yourself feel, or to even just notice your accolades. So what I was going to ask you was, what, I know you said you lead with your heart, but what is the change? Like, what if you could wake up tomorrow and change one thing in the world about your community, about women, about where you know what I'm saying, or just the aspect of things. What would be one thing that
Good question, Dory.
Yeah.
if there's
Get
one
in
thing that
there
I
a
could
little
change
bit.
about the women community,
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
What is the change that you are actually reaching to create with your philanthropy or with?
Oh yeah. So what I would say is that one, that we all need to be treated equal first and foremost, and that two, that it's not the kid's fault. So everything that I do is for children, right?
Oh, I love that.
So I will say that, again, I go back to, me in my childhood and my life and the way I grew up. As a child, you don't understand the circumstances that you're in. You're just there, right? And you
It's
don't
a
have
product of your environment.
Yep, you don't have the opportunity to unfortunately change who your parents are, or what the environment you are, or the household you live in, or maybe the school, or whatever the case may be, right? As an adult,
Financially, etc.
yeah, as an adult, you have that capability of doing
Okay.
that, right? So for me, I always think that anything that I'm doing geared towards a child, or anything that I'm giving or encouraging or motivating, that sparks something for that child, for them to be able to say, like, holy shit, I could do something
I
different.
can change it now.
Or I could be someone different. And even if it's not at that moment when they're 10, 11, 12, but then when they start to be able to make decisions for themselves and be able to even get a job or start to drive
have
or
that
start to make
idea.
applications for schools, that they know that there's so much more that they could be doing, and that it just stays with them in one form or another. And that,
Inspire.
I
well,
love that.
absolutely.
To inspire.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of events that I've had where I've had little kids that have come and they're like, look, mom, that, and in Spanish, they'd be like, mom, mira, es la señora del Facebook, es la señora del Facebook, the lady
girl
from
from
Facebook.
Facebook,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I'd be making videos and stuff like that, which is super cool to me, because then I know that they're paying attention to what is going on, right? So whatever it is that they
And
took.
may have even been affected by your giveaways,
Right.
by you being so pivotal in their lives, with
Right.
helping the mom. Hey, she helped my mom, or you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Excuse
or
me, excuse me,
whatever,
my bad.
it is, like even if it was a hat or a coat, or if it was a slushie or a hot cocoa that Mara gave or one of my other friends gave, like they at one point understood what we were doing, and they can reflect, because I know that I do on a lot of things that we were part of, whether it was because we were poor as fuck or whatever the hell it was. I just know that there was people that who actually gave a fuck, you know? So I just need to make sure that that's what people see and understand and feel every single time that I do something.
Okay, and you talk about making them feel good and making them just have something to look forward to, pretty much, basically, and allowing them to know that they can be in charge of their change.
Right.
What's the reward for you? What's the most rewarding part? What's the part where you be like, okay, yeah, I did that. That's
Oh my God, you're going to make me cry.
like, what is it? Don't cry. Oh, can we get a tissue?
You're going to make me cry. I honestly would just say that.
There go that heart leading again.
Yeah, there you go, right? I'm a crybaby, I am.
That's okay.
I would just say that I'm just not that kid anymore.
So it's basically you solidifying that change can happen.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Looking at yourself and
no,
then
and
that's
that's
the
why
rewarding part.
and that's why I always say, like, I don't feel sorry for adults, right? Like, I don't. I really don't. You know, and I always say, like, you choose every single day to either get up and go to work, or you choose not to. You choose every single day to get up and be by the abusive man or abusive woman or the cheating husband or the whatever case it is, right?
Rather
You
than
choose
making it better.
Right. You choose to make the excuse not to jump on the bus to go get a job. You choose not to walk 4 blocks and get the job at McDonald's that could potentially lead to the next thing because you have too much pride. You choose those things. A child can't choose those things. They're at the mercy of that person who's making the shitty decisions.
Their environment. Yeah.
Right. So I could have chose to stay in that environment, or I could have chose to move to Kakana, regroup.
Okay.
Being so in essence,
That was beautiful.
being the change you want to see in the world. Being
Oh,
that
100%.
person.
That is so good. I feel that good.
On everything, gang.
Oh.
So, to pivot a little bit, let the people know all that you accommodate within CULTURA Printing Studio.
He is tearing that word.
I know,
Am I?
he's going to fuck it up every
fucking
single
up?
fucking
Okay.
Tearing
time.
that word to
Hey.
shreds.
Hey,
okay.
I'm trying, yo. I'm trying,
It's
gang.
okay. So
By the end of the episode, they go get it.
all right.
Right.
So obviously we're a printing studio, so we, do T-shirts, banners, flyers, business cards. I mean, literally everything, anything that can be printed.
Embroidery,
Oh,
Logo designs.
Yeah, website designs.
Big orders, small orders.
website
Yeah.
designs. Mm-hmm. Oh,
Website designs.
Yeah, so I just brought on 2 designers.
Backdrop canvases.
Yeah.
Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah,
Go
no,
ahead.
it's okay. Yeah, we do everything. Anything that you can think of that has to do with marketing, branding, printing, we essentially do, right?
Okay.
So right now, I just brought on 2 designers, and I was just telling you about them. Calumet King, he's amazing.
Yeah, shout out Calumet King.
yeah,
I followed you back, gang.
Yeah, so
You gotta follow me back on the Insta, though.
Hurry up.
Yeah. Hurry up, right, Dory?
Calumet has been doing some amazing work for a very long time. He has his own line. He has dropped a couple of songs before. He's done a lot of great things, and he's helped a lot of entrepreneurs brand themselves. So I'm super glad that he's on my team. He has his own thing going on, but he's partnered with me. And then I have Ken also. He has his own thing going on, but he's part of my design
to
team
Ken.
as well. And then I have Tina, who just joined also. And so all these people have their own shit going on, their own businesses, but then we're all collaborating together
for
to
the
build, cultura.
Okay.
So we all eat together, right? So
I love that.
we're all doing it together. So Tina has her own thing going on too, but she's mastering embroidery, and I'm teaching her a little bit more about the printing world.
That's no easy work. I tried to do embroidery before.
Listen. I gave up day one. I was like, I'm over this shit.
This machine a little stronger than me. I don't like it.
Right? And then I have Jessica. She joined me as well. She's doing amazing, but we do everything. But ideally, the goal is for it to be a hub for any type of resource that you could essentially come to. So, we want to be able to, if you're just starting off and you need a logo, we're going to help you. If you want somebody to connect with that, you need to open up a bank account. We want to be able to say, like, this is our community partner. She's somebody that we trust and somebody that we use, accounting, like all that shit. So that's essentially who we are going in to be.
The ground roots, not just making something or printing something.
Right.
The
But
foundation
having
of the
good
business.
people as the foundation.
Correct.
And
Right.
So it's gonna do
having
it.
the information and the infrastructure for it.
Correct.
That's dope.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
how do y'all stay in one accord and or stay committed when progress kind of slows? Me as an entrepreneur, I know when I'm gonna have a slow week. I know when I do hair.
Yeah.
And so in those weeks, I'm mapping out. Hey, okay, well I gotta get my schedule down for the weeks to follow the next month. You know what I'm saying? How do you stay, like I said, on one accord and or committed to even doing it when you?
Hey, listen, when we're all hungry and the money is not flowing, we're coming out with a new drop once a week.
Okay.
Hey, we're coming out with the new drop once a
that.
week.
Hello.
We're coming up with
She's
our
working on
own.
overtime.
We're coming up with our own event. We're coming up with
They
our
was gonna
own.
put me in a bear suit and have me walk down
Listen,
south side.
when I tell you we got ideas, we got ideas. So
Am I lying to me? Is that not?
listen, we got ideas for all day, every day. Trust
gonna
me.
go promote, baby.
We'll bring you along for the ride also. Shit.
I do need to come. I need to get my little business page set up. So
There you go. We got you.
I need to be speaking to you real soon, B. I'm gonna get your
Yeah,
page
come
and
through.
stuff.
Yes.
Where can they find CULTURA Printing Studio on the socials?
So I'm gonna be honest. I really post a lot on Facebook. I know I'm old school, right?
That's me. That's me. I'm only on Facebook. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you know what? If I post on Instagram, it's because I have it connected. But I used to be a Snapchat Dude, I used to do Snapchat so much, but I just can't
Never
keep
got
up.
into Snap.
No, I can't keep up with everything. It's too much. And I even asked the question the other day. I'm like, how do you motherfuckers post on all these goddamn pages?
At the same time,
At
right?
the same times. And they have all these reels. Like, don't you guys have jobs? Like, damn, I
Can't keep up.
So,
You surprised me by even you having that thought, because I ain't gonna lie. Dude, maybe it's just because I'm a avid supporter. I'm talking about my TL is you pop up.
yeah,
Easily.
I'm very, I
I'm
do
like, oh, she
always,
got something else going on.
yeah,
Oh,
I do
okay.
post every single day,
You know?
but it's on Facebook and it is linked to my Instagram. So then, yes,
It'll
I'm,
cross
That's why I say,
Press.
like, if anybody is not, let's say, if they don't know of you, is because they either slick hating or they just ain't tapped in, because you are definitely marketing.
I'm gonna go ahead and tap in. I'm gonna go ahead and follow you on Facebook.
know what I'm saying?
wow, you ain't even,
Damn.
listen.
I just knew I was being
Nah,
somebody
it's okay.
very important today.
It's okay. I don't know about important, but yeah, no. I post every single day. I try to make a video. I try to be very mindful of that, whether it's just business or my crazy life, whether it's with my husband or my mother-in-law or my crazy ass kids. I just try to share a little bit of what I got going on.
How's he doing in the martial arts?
My son, he's taking a little break right now. So we have him taking a break because, he's behind the wheel right now. So watch out.
Snap.
Yeah, he's my husband bought him a car probably about a month ago, and they went behind the wheel today, and I'm fucking scared.
I was gonna say, watch out. Watch out.
I was like, damn, this kid does not know how to drive. This kid
He
does
gonna
not.
get it. He gonna get it.
He better.
He gonna get
Shit.
Well, and any closing remarks?
Well, we got rapid fire.
Oh, come on.
go
My
ahead
bad.
and
Let me chill.
Rapid fire.
Let's
Holy
do
shit.
rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Say
What the
that.
hell?
Come on.
So rapid fire
Come
is
on.
a segment we do to where I ask you a series of questions. You got not even 5 seconds. You got like 3 seconds to answer.
Okay.
It's either or, one or the other.
Okay.
Just wanna
So
know-
you're gonna give me the answer, and I have to pick
Answers.
one or
Either
the other.
One or the other. Whatever
Jesus.
sounds better to you. Whichever
Ay,
one
Dios
you
mío.
like. Whichever one you like. All right. So
Ready?
Rapid fire. Here we go.
rapid fire. All right. So the first rapid fire question, they're gonna be real fast, faster than this.
There we go.
I got give time or money,
Time.
local impact or global impact,
Local.
private giving or public awareness,
Private giving.
lead or support,
Support.
passion or strategy,
Strategy.
heart or logic.
Heart. Oh
You
shit!
said
I
both
was
of them
I
right
was
there.
gonna
You
say
said
both.
Harjic.
Heels or sneakers,
Heels.
coffee or tea.
Ow.
Neither. I would say neither. Neither.
Early mornings or late nights.
Fuck early mornings all day.
All right, now this one might be hard. Soft life or hustle mode.
Hustle.
Okay.
Right now. Right now.
Main character or background observer.
Main character for sure.
Come on.
Island vacation or cruise.
Island vacation.
Okay. Mondays or Fridays.
Fuck Fridays.
Legacy or luxury.
Legacy.
Okay, and then fame or respect.
Fucking respect all day.
Okay.
Come
Real
on.
good.
Come on. Come on.
Respect all day.
Oh, the game.
And then I got one more question.
Come on. Come on, dude.
For the people that's listening and or watching us right now, we do audio and video. No,
Say that. We definitely do. Yeah, we definitely do. Come on.
What's one thing that's vital from this that you want them to hear, that they must hear? Something that you want them to take, like you said with the kids.
Yeah, I think that the biggest thing for me, like I think all my messages and every message is like, dude, just fucking be a nice fucking human.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
stop fucking
Why
being.
is it so hard?
Just be a fucking good
You
human.
hear that?
Like, just be a fucking
You hear
good
that,
What's
people?
human.
right? If everybody was doing what's right, we wouldn't have a fucking problem.
You know what? just be a good human. And then I just think that when it comes to, you know, and not to go on a tangent because I know we're at the end, but the reason.
Talk your
No, it's okay. The reason that everybody always says like, oh, you should, you know, do a nonprofit, you know, because you're always giving and this and that. And there's nothing wrong with nonprofits, but for me, I just don't do the I do have a lot of political views, and I do have a lot of religion views, but those are mine.
I don't even want to tell y'all that.
Yeah, so those are mine. Those are my views, and not everybody has to agree with them. And I lead with what I lead for me and my family, and they might not be the right thing for everybody else. But when somebody is in need, none of that shit should fucking matter. Hello. And our world, unfortunately, feels that conquers before humanity, and it fucking sucks. And it sucks. So that for me is one of those things that I always just say is like, just be a fucking good human. Who gives a shit if you are fucking black, white, Mexican, if you are freaking, you know, gay, straight, trans, it doesn't matter. It may not be for me. However, if you're in need, and especially if you're a fucking child, like, do what's fucking right. Stop being a fucking asshole. Like, dude, don't be that shitty person.
I love that.
Like,
oh my God.
dude, I want to fucking karate chop ugly people. Like,
I'm telling you. I told you she gonna keep it a buck.
No,
I told you she gonna keep it a buck.
Dude,
and it's been straight. It's just been, I mean, heartfelt conversations. You know, you can really feel your heart when you. If I was just meeting you as we are, I would let you guide me. I trust your vision. Baby. Let's do whatever you want to. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead.
Say that.
I'm walking with V.
Dude, I mean, I'm a fuck. Like I told, I'm an open book. Like I don't give a shit. I have no shame in my game. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Like if I got it, I got it. If I don't, I sure the fuck don't. However, but
I'm gonna get it.
But let's go.
If I ain't got it, I'm gonna go and get
Come
it.
on.
If I ain't got it.
Hey, the We Energy bill has not been paid for fucking 3 months. Let's figure out how we're gonna fucking pay
get it together.
You know, like whatever
Facts.
it is. Like let's be real.
Facts.
However, I donated 100 jackets today, and 100 kids are fucking warm.
And with
I was just saying that, but I'm just,
hot
you know what I mean? I'm just saying, yes, you know what I mean? Like what's important? Like, let's figure it out. You know, and I'm just using that as a figure of speech, but I'm just saying, like, that's just how I am.
on that stuff when you can be making real human impact and making
real
good people. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Ain't nobody worried about it.
V is amazing. Like I don't know. Look, I don't know past what you told me, but I'm ready to figure it the fuck out.
Well, listen. Get your volunteer shoes on, girl.
Hello, everybody. You know what? These are not the ones.
Hey, don't show up like that to the events, please.
I
girl, what you fucking wearing, girl? But like, hell no.
That's what I said earlier off cam. I was like, man. You get time you in her presence. The guy, you finna put some work in. She done, I done bought a new machine. I got a new machine. Come on. We need to figure out how to work it. And you gonna get that, everything that the nice stuff you want here, that's gonna be ruined.
But that type of guidance is so necessary. You know what I'm saying? For, like you said, for what you do, you're embodying that. Like you've took full control of what, I don't know if you're religious, of what God has in store for you, and you're literally walking in your purpose, like in your journey, and you don't even notice it. I think that it's you, how you were, you know, how you were made, how you made your choices, like whatever the case may be. Yeah, you just was built like that. So the impact that you're making isn't just, okay, well, I'm doing this for you. It's like sometimes this is exactly what people need to hear. Sometimes you're just blessed enough to be in a room with another person, and then you hear some stuff and you're like, okay, that changes my perspective. Right. That could change somebody's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but when my husband's ready to retire, this will all end.
Oh, no.
This will all end. When he's ready to retire and he's ready for me to slow down, I'll slow down. And I always
just say the word. encourage.
No, absolutely. I'm on my husband's speed. Like, you know, I'm older than him. My grandkids say, man, Grandma, you have more energy than my mom and dad, meaning my daughter. And I was like, I sure the fuck do. Like, let's keep going. Like, I got a whole goddamn life to live. I said, I'm going to be fucking alive until I'm like 92. That's like my fucking dying age. So this motherfucker's going to be on this earth until I'm 92.
1,092.
Nah, I don't want to be 100 because I want my teeth to fall out.
You know why I say that? I ain't done with you yet.
Yeah. 92. I'm good at 92. Shit, I'm going to be the crosswalk lady and shit at my grandkids' school and shit with the fucking dope stop sign and some fucking fucking dancing, doing some crazy ass shit.
You had it custom.
Listen, stop playing. Listen, and then my husband's gonna be like honking. Come on, let's go.
Man, this has been another installment, man. Thank y'all for tapping in.
Thank you.
Another installment of Talk Big T podcast powered by Kaizen Universe. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok. We all over the place. So you dig.
And thanks for being here. It seems like your schedule. I mean, I'm just grateful to have you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We're gonna head out, but thank you for having us. I appreciate it.
Talk BT, we talk back. Thank
happy
you for
date
pulling
night.
up,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't be safe.
Yeah, y'all party now. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.
We're doing everything.
That means that means you can do whatever possibilities are there.
Shit, we ain't going home tonight.
Say that. Talk BT, we talk
We
back.
talk back.
With the lick rig, big rim on that bit like a 10 speed. Little baby on the dick, won't let a pimp breathe. Real heavy on the water like a jet ski, yeah. If they ain't gang, them niggas Fushi, yeah. I been getting to this pipe like it's loose sleeve, yeah.
Let me talk my, yeah. Let me talk my shit.